Hello students, in last lecture we have seen learning, then we have discussed what is machine learning, then learning for computers, and at last we learned about traditional programming versus machine learning. Now in this lecture we will see what is machine learning process. Now there are 7 steps in machine learning process. The steps are given in the diagram. We will see each and every step one by one. So the first step is data collection. Second is data preparation. Third one is choosing a model. Fourth, train the model. Fifth one is evaluate the model. Sixth is parameter tuning. And the last seventh step is make predictions. So these are the 7 steps of machine learning process. Before discussing these steps, we will see the importance of data in machine learning. Now what is a data? Data can be any unprocessed fact, value, text, sound or picture that is not interpreted and analyzed. Data is the most important part of all data analytics, machine learning and artificial intelligence. Without data, we cannot train any model. Big enterprises are spending lots of money just to gather as much as certain data as possible. Next comes information. Information is the data that has been interpreted and manipulated and having some meaningful conclusion for the users. So there is difference between data and information. Data can be any unprocessed fact which is not interpreted and analyzed. But information is the data which can be and which is interpreted and manipulated and which is having some meaning. Then there comes knowledge. Knowledge is a combination of concluded information, experiences, learning, and insights. Knowledge results in awareness or concept building for an organization. How can we split the data in machine learning? The data is splitted in 3 forms as given in the diagram. So it is divided or splitted into 3 forms, that is training data, validation data and testing data. We will define one by one. Training data is the part of the data we use to train our model. This is the data which our model actually observes and learn from it. So both input and output from the data is observed by the model, and from that data model is going to learn. So we are training models by using training data. Second is validation data. It is the part of the data which is used to do a frequent evaluation of model along with improving involved hyperparameters. Now in machine learning, hyperparameters are initially set parameters before the model begins learning. These parameters are called as hyperparameters. This data plays its part when the model is actually training. Then next is testing data. Once our model is completely trained, testing data provides the unbiased evaluation. When we feed the input of testing data, our model will predict some values. After predictions, we evaluate our model by comparing it with actual output present in the testing data. This is how we evaluate and see how much our model has learned from the experiences fed in as training data set at the time of training. So these are important things related to data. Now we will see the steps in machine learning process. Now the first step in machine learning process is data collection. This step is very important because the quality and quantity of data that we gather will directly determine how good our predictive model can be. So the quality is determined by the data collection or by the data. The data collected is then called as training data. It may be labeled or unlabeled. So whenever we are collecting data, that data is treated as a training data. Means from that data our model is going to be learned. That data can be labeled or unlabeled, which is related to supervised learning and unsupervised learning. For data collection, we can collect data from any internet repository like Kaggle, or can take data from information Internet of Things or any database data. Even we can take real-time data also. So these are the sources from which we can collect the data. After the training data is gathered, we can move to the next step of machine learning process, that is data preparation, where the data is loaded into a suitable place and then prepared for use in machine learning training. Here, the data is first put all together. This is also a good time to do any visualizations of the data to see if there are any relevant relationship between the different variables. Here, visualization can be anything from which we can understand how the data is related to each other. Other forms of adjusting and manipulation like normalization, error correction and more take place at this step. A clean data set maintains the accuracy of our model for the future. After preparing the data to a proper state, we should convert the data sets into valid formats selected for machine learning platform. Also, the data has to be splitted into two parts. The first part is used in training our models, which will be the majority of the data set, and the second will be used for evaluation of the trained model's performance. So data is splitted into two parts. First part will be a training part and another will be evaluation part. The next step is choosing a model. Many models can be used for many different purposes. Machine learning is having number of models and which can be used for different purposes. So selection or choosing a model is an important step. While selecting a model, we should check whether it meets the business goals. Also, we should know how much preparation it requires as well as how accurate and scalable the model is. Common machine learning algorithms are regression, logistic regression, decision trees, K-means, support vector machines or SVM, Naive Bayes, random forest and neural networks. So there are many models. Some are suited for image data, some for sequences, some for numerical data, etc. Therefore, choosing right algorithm is an important task. So while choosing a model, we should look for all the factors, whether we are going to fulfill that factors through that model or not. Now we will move to training, where the data is used to incrementally improve the model's ability to predict. Aim of training is to make a prediction correctly, so as often as possible. Each iteration of process is a training step. The process then repeated and each cycle of updating is called one training step. We can compare this with the control structures which we can use in programming languages, or the spiral modeling in software engineering. For every version we can get new and new software. In this way, in machine learning also, for every iteration we can get improved model. The training process involves initializing some random values for our model, then predict the output with those values, then compare it with the model's prediction, and then adjust the values so that they match the predictions that were made previously. Each cycle of updating the weights and biases is one training step. In supervised machine learning, the model is built using labeled sample data, while unsupervised machine learning tries to draw interpretations from non-labeled data. Before this also we have discussed about supervised and unsupervised machine learning. In supervised machine learning, the data is labeled. Opposite to that, in unsupervised machine learning, the data is not labeled. Here, two terms are there, weights and biases. So these are learnable parameters of machine learning models. In next lectures, we will see the details about bias and weights. The data set connects to an algorithm, and the algorithm powers sophisticated mathematical modeling to learn and develop predictions. These algorithms are in one of the three categories. It can be binary, means it can classify into two categories. It can be having the type classification, so it can classify into many categories. And last type is regression, which is used to predict a numeric. So algorithm can have one of these three categories. The next step is evaluate the model. Evaluation allows us to test our model against the data that is not used for training. This metric allows us to see how the model performs against that data. This is representative of how the model performs in the real world. A good rule used for training evaluation split is order of 80-20 or 70-30. Means what? We are dividing the data into two parts. First is training part and another is evaluation part. And this data is splitted in the proportion 80-20 or 70-30 depending on the output, depending on the data, or depending on the organization also. This depends on the size of original source data set. Next is parameter tuning. Once the evaluation is over, any further improvement in our training can be possible by tuning the parameters. There were few parameters we have implicitly assumed when we did our training, and now it is a good time to go back and test those assumptions and try other values. Check that how many times we run through the training data set during training. That is, show our full data set to the model multiple times rather than just once. Sometimes this can provide us higher accuracies. Means what? Train our model number of times. Means model should observe our training data number of times so that it can learn more and more from that data. Another parameter is learning rate. These values will show us how accurate our model can become and how long the training will take place. After evaluating our model, we should test the original set parameters to improve our model. The next and last step is make predictions. After completing all the steps, it is the time to answer the questions using predictions. These can be all kinds of predictions ranging from image recognition to semantics to predictive analytics. Means prediction is the step where our model will answer for the questions or model will predict for one particular data. Using further data which have been pending from the model up to this point is used to test the model. It is a better approximation of how the model will perform in the real world. So this is the final step where we get to the answer few questions. This is the point where the value of machine learning is realized. Here we can finally use our model to predict the outcome of what we want. So making predictions is the last step of machine process. So there are different number of steps, but what is the conclusion? We are going to gather the data. We are preparing that data in proper format. That data is given to the model for learning purpose, and then from test data we will check whether that model is predicting proper answers or not. This is all about machine learning process. Thank you.